It's that time of year again in Wilmington, North Carolina. We are just getting ready to celebrate our 77th North Carolina Azalea Festival.
That's right, guys. I'm Jake Wire.
And I'm Lexi Wire.
And we're with the Wire Group. And we're starting this video here today at Greenfield Lake, which is kind of where it all began. We're hitting the 77th annual Azalea Festival this year. It's a 4-day event, and it's kind of all across town.
It is. It's spread out with lots of different fun events, family-friendly events. Some are ticket-only, some are free events.
Yep.
But it is kind of sprinkled all over town. You get a really good idea of what Wilmington has to offer, really, if you were to come into town for this event.
And they really kind of schedule it to where the big days kind of hit in the weekend. The first 2 days are really pageantry stuff. They do crown a princess and a queen, and they have all kinds of pageantry events that happen on those first 2 days. The second 2 days is really when things really kick off with the garden party at Airlie Gardens, and then it basically goes from there. It has music events, it has festival events, has carnival events.
Yes, so there's parades, street fairs with vendors, music, of course tons of food. That's definitely family friendly and free.
Yep.
There's also big concerts. So we have this year T-Pain coming on April 4th, and then Chase Rice, I believe, on April 6th.
Right. And this year it's only been up for 2 years now, we have a wonderful riverfront amphitheater in the downtown area now, Live Oak Pavilion, and that's where both of those concerts are going to be held. So you're going to be right there in the downtown area, right on the riverfront, so you don't really have to travel too far to be at a world-class, really, venue.
Absolutely. The Battleship also holds on one of those evenings a spectacular fireworks show, which it is sold out currently. However, if you are on the Riverwalk, just on the other side of the river, you'll have an amazing view of the fireworks.
That's a pro tip there too. The Riverwalk is a great place to catch the concert as well. It's just a really good time. The whole city really does come together, and it's just kind of the entire city is celebrating.
Absolutely. There's no better way to celebrate spring than the Azalea Festival.
Absolutely. And this year we actually timed it just, the blooms all worked out perfectly. They're all going to be in full bloom. We're just a couple weeks away from that date right now. A lot of the times, the last couple years, I think we've had the blooms a little bit earlier, and we haven't had azaleas for Azalea Festival, but
you never know when spring's gonna hit around here.
But some of the other things, like a lot of the events, like the garden party, for instance, like it's early morning, and that is a ticket only. It's kind of the who's who of Wilmington, and if you're lucky enough to know a who's who, get yourself a ticket. It's a great event. But a lot of that spills over to like Dockside and stuff like that on the Intercoastal later on.
Yeah, the Blue Water after party.
Yeah, the party just kind of keeps going, and it is definitely kind of a little bit of a mix of Kentucky Derby, I would say, as far as everybody's attire.
Kentucky Derby meets the South.
Yeah. It's a lot of pastels.
A lot of pastels, but still like the big hats and dresses and everything.
Lots of linens for the men.
Yeah.
So this is the time to break out those plaids and those pinks and all that stuff. It's definitely that kind of style.
So if you're going to be in town April 3rd through 7th, definitely check out all the things at the Azalea Festival and what it has to offer. If you have any questions about the area, give us a call. You can call, email, text us. Lexi at movingwilmington.com, Jake at movingwilmington.com. Also, be sure to check out our app. We'll have lots of different events listed where you can just kind of click on the go and see what's going on around town. And if you happen to be in an area that you absolutely love, that maybe is kind of unexpected, you can check out homes in the area through the app as well.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Ba